Thanks for joining me today on the Core Channel. Today I'm going to talk about why I decided to go plant-based. First of all, I don't call myself vegan because a true vegan does not wear leather. I really haven't been doing this long enough to claim any, I don't like labels, first of all. I just don't like it. I don't think that it's pure. I think it's still buying into some ideology. And I'm not here to impose my views on anyone. What I am here is to share a little bit of my journey and why I decided to go primarily plant-based in my life. And maybe it'll help you with your health and your journey. So I went plant-based. This is my third time. I've been vegetarian before, but this is my first time to go off dairy as well as meat. And it's the game changer, I must say. Big difference. I believe that we all have different nutritional needs, first of all. So there are some people who I think need a little bit of meat. No, I don't judge it whatsoever. What I do think, and I feel pretty strongly about, is especially here in America, that we overconsume it. We are victims of the meat industry as well as the dairy industry. They've done a really fantastic job of brainwashing us over the last 5 decades or however long they've been doing this. And even in school telling us this is how much milk to eat and this is how much meat and this is come on, really. Dairy's awful for you. Shut the fuck up. Dairy's so bad for you. It creates phlegm. It's from another species. I'm pretty sure that God didn't intend us to walk up to a cow and suck on a cow's tit. Although they are pretty cute. It comes with a lot of toxicity, and it creates phlegm in our own body, and phlegm creates inflammation, and all that creates disease. So if you suffer from asthma or allergies or any of that, get off dairy. There is a reason a huge portion of the human beings on our planet are lactose intolerant. Yeah, no shit, we're not supposed to eat it. Get off the dairy. I will say that. Having said that, do I cheat every now and then? I do. I think a safe cheat are eggs. If you need, the nutrients in eggs sometimes can be good. So definitely it's hard to be a purist because I'm still learning to pick up and look at the packages. You would think, bread would be safe, but no, a lot of bread has eggs in it. Some bread has milk in it. So a lot of times I'll bring home bread and I'll look at it, I'm like, oh, and I have to, toss it or, give it to other people. So it's okay. It's a journey. It's not a destination. And again, I don't like labels. So for me, calling myself plant-based, I try to base my meal around plants. What I've noticed in the years since I've done this is I don't get sick. And I have, my son gets a lot since he's asthmatic, and there have been, fires here in Los Angeles the past 2 years that have gotten him pretty sick. And bless his heart, it's really tough for him, but, he gets these bad colds and I don't catch them, thank God, So I've managed to, not get sick when everyone around me is dropping like flies, knock on wood, but so far so good. And I feel awesome, I feel clean, I feel healthy, I've lost weight. I still have a ways to go, but I'm super excited at how fun it's been because there are so many cool vegan dishes now. You can go into Trader Joe's and Ralph's and Vons. They all have options. They all have their little section of stuff. And I gotta tell you, if you own a restaurant or anything like that, if you offer a vegan menu, you're increasing your profits by 17% statistically. So I heavily urge you to offer vegan options if you are a proprietary owner of any type of food business. Do it. What else? As far as what I think we were intended to do, if you look at the Eastern diet versus the American diet, and they've typically been much healthier than us, live longer, had less diseases and whatnot, and they are lactose intolerant, so most, there's not a lot of dairy in Asia, dairy eaters, and it's not that they're vegan, because they're not, but they base their meals primarily around vegetables with a little bit of rice and a little bit of meat. So it's about portions, you guys, and if you want to be kinder to our planet, because let's face it, we are in some weird fucking times. There is some weird shit going on. Can we talk? I mean, the weather is going berserk and everything that comes along with that. So how can we help? I'm not here to debate what causes it, but I will say that I want my air to be cleaner and I want to live in a cleaner world, and I don't want to kill all the fucking animals while I'm at it. And agriculture is a torturous, awful industry. So, you know, there is, if you want to look further, I strongly urge you to watch Forks Over Knives and Cowspiracy. Those were two documentaries that were, you know, it's very informative and eye-opening, and it's shocking on many levels and things that I wasn't aware of. So, you know, the compassion toward animals is an aspect of it for me, 1000%. You know, but there's something to be said for the vegan diet killing insects. So look, the fact of the matter is, for me to live, someone's got to die, and that sucks, but that's the way this is set up on planet Earth so far. So I'm not here to judge whose life means more, a rodent or a cow, you know, but I can't make that call. All I can do is listen. I can go into my heart and see what's right for me, and that's what I hope that you do as well. But lowering your consumption on meat will save so much water on our planet is wasted on agriculture. And it is literally the agricultural business is the #1 worst thing that is, it's the biggest threat to our planet, to our ecology, and to our ecosystem. So really, you know, the biggest place where we can make a difference is with our wallets as consumers. You know, we can strike, we can vote, there's all these things that we can do, and it's great that we have that power here, especially in America. But we are a capitalistic society, and the biggest way to make a difference is with your wallet. So we start buying a little less milk, we start buying a little less meat. They've noticed, and we have, and it's powerful and it's good. So yay us, and please don't make fun of vegans. Please, why? I mean, look, if they're preaching to you and they're being holier than thou and telling you that you're wrong, clearly that's not what I'm doing here. If they're doing that, then that's not my kind of vegan. That's why I hate the labels. But, you know, they're making a sacrifice, and everyone's got their point of view, and walk in their shoes. You know, look, I read somewhere that the easy way not to get mad at other people is to know that if you were them and you had been through everything that they had been through, you would have reacted the same way that they had. So let's all just have a little bit more compassion for one another as well. On that note, I'm gonna leave you with this. For our holiday meal tonight, for Christmas Eve, I am making meatless meatballs with the most awesome barbecue sauce. We are having mashed potatoes with almond milk and vegan butter, which you can buy anywhere. A lot of salt, everything's good with salt and pepper, let's face it. And I'm making green bean casserole as well. So I make that with fresh green beans and fresh mushrooms instead of buying all the canned stuff. And you make it with almond milk and vegan butter as well, salt and pepper. It's so freaking good. And yes, you do still put the crispy onions on there because, hey, I'm from Texas. You gotta have that, come on. And tomorrow I'm making, we're going to my friend Roxana's for a lovely Christmas dinner as well. And I will be bringing vegan lasagna. I've never made it. It might suck, but we're gonna try it. It's gonna be great because there's so many awesome vegan cheeses out there. There's so many yummy foods that you can have. And signing off to you, if you have any questions or if you need any ideas for eating vegan or recipe ideas, if you want to move your family just to a couple of vegan meals a week, reach out to me. I will give you some great ideas. Merry Christmas.